England are going to be attacking the goal to my left-hand side. Left-hand side in the first half, which obviously means that Switzerland in the all-white are attacking the goal to my right-hand side. England all in blue today with the little bit of red stripe, and we are underway. And it was Switzerland that got us underway in the first half. So let's have a quick rundown of the Switzerland statistics, shall we? Switzerland managed by Murat Yakin. They are 14th in the world, so they're 9 places lower than England. Will that show today? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. But I don't think it will. I don't think it's going to have that much of an effect. I think it's going to be a very, very close game. There is a voting box. So, guys, if you think it's going to be an England win or a Switzerland win, or if you think it's going to be a draw, or you're just here and you don't really care, you're just here for the fun of it, enjoying your Super Soccer Saturday afternoon. Great win for Kidderminster Harriers earlier today, winning by 5-0 against 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. They're back on form at long last. So, as far as Switzerland are concerned, they are known as the A-team. I remember that from the 80s, B.A. Baracas and all them. But yep, Switzerland, their nickname is the A-team. And like I said, they are down in 14th place. Not down, but a little bit lower than England. Next up, they entertain Kosovo. And I do believe that's on at 5 p.m. on Tuesday evening. Unfortunately, we won't be around for that one. But never mind. Let's have a look who's got the most caps. 118, Heinz Hermann. Heinz Hermann with the most caps. And their captain today, I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is Granit. And they've been around since 1905. Now, Switzerland haven't got an official home ground as such because they play around quite a lot. And it's a little bit more like the Netherlands as well. They play at different grounds, which England do sometimes as well. So, down the left-hand side, it is Switzerland on the attack. 2 minutes into this game, still 0-0, everything to play for. You know, I say it's only a friendly, so there's no points or anything like that, no real oomph at stake. But actually, you know, there's a lot of pride at stake. And I'm sure that Wembley is jam-packed up to the rim with 90,000 fans. So, you know, there is everything to play for. You don't want to disappoint any of your fans. And it's our captain on the ball there, Harry Kane. And do you know what? I gave him a lot of grief, but actually he's really picked up form, especially for Tottenham Hotspur. So pretty impressive indeed. Hey, White Tiger's in the house. Great to see you, White Tiger. And Gav is back. Eagles in the room as well. Fantastic stuff. Thank you so much for joining us on this third game of the day. Goodness me, I need to stop and breathe. I'm running out of voice. My vocal cords will be screaming at me by the end of the day, as we've got another game coming up after this one. That's right, Netherlands against Denmark. Honey Pie's in the room as well. White Tiger Vlogs has got a great gaming channel, so if you like gaming, get over and give White Tiger Vlogs some love. Gav from Jams or Highlights, another fantastic sports channel. You might as well call him a sports channel because he does do boxing, he does Formula 1, and he does football as well. Football is his main thing. Switzerland on the attack down the left-hand side. Blade's in the room. Great. Oh, Blaze, I thought it was a Blade. We've got a friend called Blade as well. Blaze, a very warm welcome to you, my friend. I hope you're having a super Saturday and I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. And whoever your club team is, I hope you all got a good result today. I know that Gav's Grimsby got a great result. Did that finish 2-0, Gav? Do let me know. It could be good. Sorry, wrong. Picked up by Kane on the edge of the area. Tries to go around the defender, but there was 2 defenders on him on the edge of that penalty area. But England have won our throw-in out on this near left-hand side. Down below, guys, you've got all the statistics and the team lineup for today. And I do believe the substitutes are in there as well. Good stuff, and we'll get our subscription count up there very, very shortly. It's a throw into England out on the left-hand side. I'm completely blind. We normally have something in there. What's in that? Okay, cool. It's been moved there. What's normally in this little bit there? Nothing? Okay, that's all blank. Dead space. 5 minutes in. England take a throw on the left-hand side. Good switch of play. Ball goes from left to right. Square ball. He's got a runner inside the penalty area. Turns, gets the cross across the 18-yard box. And it's been cleared. Oh, Gav, don't know what the full-time score was there. In the National Football League, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 National Football League, the same league that we just covered.
No, I'm just saying in the other games now.
No.
Finland 1, Iceland 1.
Oh, Finland 1, Iceland 1. Finland 1, Iceland 1.
Republic of Ireland 0.
I've got that on my screen. Republic of Ireland trailing by 1-0 in Ireland, and that's where we were for our very first game of the day at 12:30 today. It was a fantastic game. So how did Grimsby get on in the National 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 League? It's in the same league as Notts County and Chesterfield, which was our one, and it finished 2-1 to Grimsby. So Daggers did pull one back in that one, Gav, but at least Grimsby managed to hold on and claim all 3 points at home today. The Flying Fish on the move, and here come the Flying Swiss down this near right hand side, but they go back inside their own penalty area, picked up by the centre back, goes right to left, out on the far left hand side. There's Gareth Southgate, the England manager, out on the sidelines, looking fairly relaxed on this super sunny Saturday afternoon. And what a beautiful day it really has been, especially down here in Bournemouth. And of course, Bournemouth not in action. No championship sides in action today because of all these international friendlies, under-21 qualifiers, all that type of thing. And we've covered a couple of under-21 qualifiers. England were down here just last night. Oh yes, at the Vitality Stadium. And England picked up 3 vital points to keep the pressure on the under-21s of the Czech Republic at the top of Group G. So England march on. They've got 2 games in hand, and I think they're only 3 points behind. So they just need a win because their goal difference is better. The goal difference is better for the England under-21s. So the young Lions did it yesterday. Can the big Lions, the old Lions, let's call them the old Lions, young Lions, old Lions, can the old Lions get the victory here today in front of a maximum capacity 90,000 people inside? And I think Republic of Ireland have just equalised. I may be wrong, but the crowd are going nuts, and they've gone over to the fans, and it is in the 35th minute. Republic of Ireland down by the byline, out on the right hand side, header clear out of the area, edge of the area. Left footed, played back into the penalty spot on the far left hand side. Republic of Ireland chips it in towards the back post. Header is saved, and it's an overhead. It's an overhead somersault kick that gets the equaliser. Oh my giddy hand. It bounced, he took one touch, hit it up in the air. As it came down, he did an overhead somersault and smashed it in the back of the net. Yeah, oh, that's got to be one of the goals of the season. Got to be one of the goals of the season. Beautiful play. The number 20 taps it up in the air himself, and then as it comes down, overhead somersault kick into the back of the net. What a beauty. Republic of Ireland 1, Belgium 1. Unbelievable. That is a fantastic goal. That's one of the best goals I've seen this year. Still 0-0, 8 minutes in. No real chances for either side. I think some of them England players have been on holiday, you know, because they've got very good tans indeed. Just seen a couple of the players, and oh, they're well tanned. They're well tanned. No, and I am as well. Well, it's sunny down in Bournemouth. You know, we're very, very lucky to live down here in the south coast, although the whole of England has been beautiful. It's up with the right back for Switzerland. Plays it across field, right to left, out on the far left hand side, picked up by the left back. All white are Switzerland. They're in the all white kit, attacking the goal to my right hand side. Picked up by the number 8, played down over the halfway line. Oh, and he couldn't keep it in, and England win a throw. It's Luke Shaw out on this left-hand side. Is he going to take the throw? He is. Luke Shaw's going to take the throw for England out on this near left-hand side. So Republic back in that game after only 35 minutes. Get in the Republic. Northern Ireland did fairly well the other night as well. So it's been a good week for the Brits so far. We just need the big boys to do it here. And there's a foul just inside the Swiss half. The referee today in he's in a bright red shirt. Is this ultra high def? I thought it was because the picture's really, really clear. And the colour definition is like really like, whoa, bounces out of you. So this is ultra high def. I've got a couple of months free. Bargain, thanks Sky TV. And down on the left hand side, and it's another throw in down this left hand side. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 with the foul there. Is he going to give a free kick, or is he going to give a throw into England? Mason Mount went down under the challenge out on this near left hand side. It was a good ball up the wing there, and it is going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick. Mason Mount, yeah, he's definitely been in the sun It's been at the top of the mountain, Mason Mount, by the looks of it. Finland 1, Iceland 1. That's what I'm covering. Don't need to give me that one. And it's a free kick out on the left-hand side for England. 5 blue shirts for England. I do like that blue shirt, actually. I might have to invest in one of them when I've got a bit of pennies. And it's a good headed clearance from outside of that penalty area. And now they bring it away down the left-hand side. Still with Switzerland. Good challenge there. Solid challenge by England. And England come again out onto this left-hand side with Mount. Gets the 1-2. Again down the left-hand flank, lays it off for Shaw, down by the corner flag. Goes in between the two defenders. Great tidy play. England playing some really good, sweet one-touch football in and around that 18-yard box. Beautiful play by England, but now Switzerland can break down the left-hand side, up towards the halfway line. Here come the whites. I shouldn't be in white, really, but at least you can tell it's England. I haven't got a blue England shirt, but I think I'm going to say, what do you think of that blue shirt? Have a look at that blue shirt. Tell me, honestly, come on, let's see it. What you think of that blue shirt? Sarah doesn't like it, but I do. There we go. Yeah, one of those days. It is like a polo shirt. I wouldn't have it with a collar on. They're wearing the polo shirt, so yeah, it doesn't look great, but I love the colour. Looks really nice with the red as well. The red and blue work really, really well together. But they've got the polo. See that, right? Let's just jump away for a minute. In rugby, what do they wear? Yeah, skin tight, aerodynamic. England, instead of just wearing a normal top, they put collars on as well. I don't care what people say, it will slow them down, even if it's like 10th of a second. So England shouldn't be wearing collars in this game. Whoever designed that and whoever thought about it needs taking to the vets and putting down. There we go. I've said it as I see it, as we always do here on Football Fans Live. But yeah, you've got to be aerodynamic, every single part of the body, you know, and they've got the big baggy shorts on as well. It is only a friendly, but I don't want to see this kit, baggy shorts and polo necks, you know, in the World Cup next year, because that would be ridiculous by England. And they've got to think about these things, you know. Every little bit counts. Any bit of drag by the air, it's going to slow your players down, and it's going to tire them out quicker as well, isn't it, when you think about it logically. So it's a throw into Switzerland out on this near right-hand side. The England fans are making a lot of noise inside the stadium. I've got my England flag ready. I want to be flying that. I want a couple of times, you know, a couple of chances to be waving it. Well played down by this left-hand side corner flag. And picked up, and it's gone all the way back to Pickford, who picks up the ball. He's going to wallop that right-footed. No, he doesn't. Changes his mind. Rolls it out onto the right-hand side with England. Still inside their own half. Very, very patient on this build-up, plays it infield, picked up by Mount. Back to the centre-back for England. Still in deep inside their own half, just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Shaw picks it up down this left-hand side. I want to see a lot more from Shaw today, because he hasn't been that great for Man U, being honest. And it's played up over the top, and normally you stick Mason Mount in an England shirt and he is blooming lethal. England break down the right hand side into the penalty area, turns to defender, left footed shot, oh, and it's headed over the crossbar, and it's going to be a corner kick to England. Great shot there by the number 7 for England. Beautiful ball from inside our own half, up over the top, headed back into the centre circle, played out onto the right hand side by Kane. Kane sitting back. I want to see Kane further up the field, attacking that Swiss goal and making more of it. But it was a great shot there. Left footed coming off the head of the defender. And you see Gareth Southgate. He thought that was in for a second. And it's going to be Mount with a corner kick out on this near left hand side. It's going to be an in-swinger. Right footed. 5 blue shirts in the penalty area. Over towards the back post. The Swiss get it cleared downfield. Picked up 30 yards from goal, out on the far right with England. Cross comes back in, too close to the goalkeeper, and he's tall, isn't he? That Swiss goalkeeper, blooming heck. He is tall. He comes to the edge of his 6-yard box, 8 yards out, and takes the ball out of the air. He is massive. He's massive, that Swiss goalkeeper. He's got to be at least 6'4". He's got to be. And if anybody can find those stats for me, I'd be happy to be corrected. As you know, there are 9 places that separate these two great teams here today. Wembley, England are currently 5th. They were 4th, but then they dropped a place. And now they sit in 5th place with the Swiss in 14th. They will, yep, 5 o'clock. Kosovo, Swiss against Kosovo Eagle. Unfortunately, we won't be home in time to cover that one. So I do apologise, I hope that you can find it somewhere. Christy Bibby in the house. Great to see you, my friend. A very warm welcome to our channel, FFL. And I hope that you're having a wonderful weekend. I hope that everybody's had a wonderful weekend so far. We certainly have, in the sunshine here in Bournemouth. A nice stroll along the beach to blow away my cobwebs from last night, earlier today. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. Christy, ITV not doing it. I didn't know that, being honest. I thought that either BBC or ITV were covering it. 31 now. Wow, amazing stuff. It's a throw into England, deep inside their own half. Still 0-0 if you're just joining us here on Football Fans Live. 16 minutes in, and nothing really to shout home about. England came, it was an half chance. Left-footed shot from the edge of the area, but it was headed over the crossbar. England have had a couple of corners, not done anything with it at the moment. And I tell you what, Harry Kane is playing a little bit too deep for my liking. He's sort of in the final third, but only just. He's probably closer to the halfway line the majority of the time, and that is not where you want to see Harry Kane. Mason Mount on the ball, lays it back, picked up by the centre back to the full back, out onto the far right hand side. And Republic of Ireland 1-1 against Belgium. Belgium still world #1. So Republic of Ireland, they've come from behind there, and it was an overhead somersault kick from about 8 yards out. Perfect. I want to see some of that class, some of that technique, some of that beautiful football here from England. England in the final third are playing some fantastic one-touch football. It's a Shaw with a throw out on this left-hand side. The Man United player takes it down towards the corner flag. He needs some support. They've got 2 every time Shaw gets it down this left-hand side. They've got 2 defenders on him. The right back's there, the centre back's there. They play it in field. They win it back every single time. Shaw doesn't stick a chance because they know what damage he can do when he's on his game, when he's on top form. And don't get, guys, after this one, we've got our 4th game of the day. I know I am battered and shattered, but I still march on, just like England are, down the right-hand side now. And I forgot what I was going to say. Great stuff with England on the halfway line, inside that centre circle, back onto the right-hand side. And it looks like it's going to go all the way back to Pickford, left-footed, back to Pickford on the edge of his 18-yard box. He's in a bright green kit today. England obviously in their blue and red. I don't know why, they could have played in white, but Switzerland are in their white kit. And I do like the blue kit of England. I'm going to have to get onto them. What's it called? Sports Direct, is it? Something like that. And if you haven't already, guys, please hit that subscribe. Can we get 168 by the end of this game? 168 on the subscribers. It is completely free. If you can, please share it out, because we haven't been able to share it out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram because they're being buggers about it. So if you can, please share it out. Tell as many people as you can about Football Fans Live. It's with Pickford. He brings it out of his area. It's downfield, left-footed, and breaking play there. I don't know why they were taking the time. I think it's just England just being a little bit passive at the back, and we want to see a bit more positive play. I want to see England moving that ball a fraction quicker. Gallagher. I'll tell you what, Gallagher has probably been the best player so far for England in these opening 19 minutes. But like I said, no clear-cut chances for either side, unfortunately. And now England putting the pressure on. Switzerland down the near left-hand side. Right-footed up towards halfway line. Shaw wins the header in the air. Looking very strong out on this left-hand flank. They play it back, picked up by the full-back for England. Just inside their own half. Out to the right back. Out on that far right-hand side. Played into the centre circle. Still with England. Just frustrating Switzerland at the moment. They haven't touched it for a few minutes now. And a good ball from left to right. Good interception though. Headed clearance is going to be a throw into England. 33 yards from goal. Out on the far right hand side. The number 13 for Switzerland doing the job. England pick it up. Gallagher on the ball now. Down that right hand side. And he wins a throw in about 30 yards from goal. And what's going on there? What's going on there? Because I didn't think it was... It can't be full time between Republic of Ireland. Surely not. I know that one did kick off a little bit earlier, but we've gone to an advert on that one. 28 amazing people in the room. If you haven't already, please smash the thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe. And we've got over 400 games still to come this year because the World Cup's at the end of the year as well. And I cannot wait. How did your club teams get on today, guys? Do tell us. Join in the live chat. Let Sarah know. Let me know. Because I am exceptionally nosy and I'd love to know how your team got on. Grimsby had a fantastic 2-1 win at home today against Dagenham and Redbridge, with Switzerland inside the centre circle, played out onto the left hand side. Here come the Swiss on the attack. The first real bit of positive play by the boys in white tonight. It's out on the right hand side. Luke Shaw in the air again, looking solid, headers it clear, and it's gone out for a throw-in out on this near right for Switzerland. 21 minutes into this game. We're almost halfway through the first half. We need some goals, we need some shots on target, and possibly the odd bit of controversy never goes amiss, and we do like a bit of controversy here on Football Fans Live. Inside the centre circle, back inside their own half with a centre back for the Swiss, right-footed, out onto the right, looking to make progress down the right-hand channel. There's 3 in advance, 2 on the edge of the area. Can they get that crossing? Square ball across field, right to left, left-footed shot. Oh, and I'll tell you what, Pickford diving down to his left-hand side, makes a one-handed save, but the pressure is still on. England in trouble at the moment, played into the penalty area. The cross comes in once again. England have got to clear it, and now they do, left-footed. But the first real shot of the game, the first real chance of the game, going to the visitors. And here they come again into the penalty area. His first touch lets him down, but it's inside the penalty area. He tries to make a right-footed cross, and the pressure is still on. England all over the place at the back. What are they doing? It's on the edge of the area with Switzerland. Left-footed over towards the back post. Header comes in and it's in, and Switzerland have scored. Switzerland, it's 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. It was a cross from the right-hand side. I could see it coming. And on the back post, Switzerland head it in. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 and the Swiss fans go crazy. England are a goal down in the 22nd minute. What are they doing? Wembley is silenced apart from the corner that has all the Swiss fans, and it is the Swiss that draw first blood. You could see it coming. It was given away. Who was it that was giving it away? I think he was offside there. He was offside as it went through. Luke Shaw put his hand up. The linesman didn't give it. It took a deflection. The attack continued down the right-hand side. 20 yards from goal. Square ball on the edge of the area with the number 23. Chips it in onto the back post. 8 yards out. Heads it down. Pickford dives to his left-hand side. It bounces just in front of Pickford, and England find themselves a goal down with only 20-odd minutes on the clock, and now they've got to come from behind. Oh my goodness me, what are England doing? What are England doing? I don't know whether that Ireland one's finished. I think it might have finished, because they're showing some highlights now. Or it could be half-time, Oh my goodness me. So now England have to come from behind. World rankings, 14th in the world, lead the 5th. And I think we might get VAR in a minute. The referee's not got the play back underway. Now I think that original attack, he was a fraction offside. So let's just hold fire, guys. The Swiss think they've scored. The referee's, what's he going to give? He's walking over, and it's been given. No bloody way. He was offside on the first attack. God, bloody hell. Sorry about the swearing, guys. Oh my giddy aunt, no way. And England now have to come from behind in front of all of their fans here today at Wembley. England trail by a goal to 0, and there's 24 minutes on the clock. And here come the Swiss again. Left-footed shot, and they took a deflection on the way through. England, Shakira with a left-footed shot there, and it's going to be a corner kick to Switzerland out on the far left-hand side. England at 6s and 7s at the moment. The defence are all over the bloody place. They can't get the ball out of their own half, and it's all Switzerland, and the Swiss fans are going crazy. They're going nuts because their team lead by 1 goal to 0. This could be a second. It's going to be whipped in left-footed, high, on towards the back post. Right-footed shot, it's a crossbar. Oh, and another shot comes in, it hits the hand. Referee, and then a third shot comes in and it's over the crossbar. So close to a second for the visitors. They smash the ball against the crossbar. What the bloody hell are England doing here tonight? Bloody wake up, you twats. Oh. No such thing as a friendly, as you can probably tell. Back post, right-footed shot from the corner. Smashes against the crossbar. Almost. And Pickford's like, calm the down. Calm down, England. Calm down. Glenn, calm down. Seriously, England, sort your shite out at the back. Southgate, come on. Give it some of that. Don't stand on the bloody sideline picking your nose. It's half-time in the Republic of Ireland against Belgium, 1-1. It was half-time. I didn't think it was full-time. Okay, it's over the top. Harry Kane. Now, that's where we need to see Harry Kane. On the last defender. In the final third. On the edge of the 18-yard box. That's where he needs to put his body. It's out on the far right-hand side. How will England respond to this? Well, they didn't respond instantly. But I tell you who did respond. The blooming Swiss. Because they almost got a bloody second. England need to pull their socks up, pull their pants up and stop bloody chewing on them. It's with Shaw down the left-hand side, wins a throw in 28 yards from goal. Gareth Southgate on the screen now, sort your crap out, man. This is not good enough. And breathe. Breathe, guys, please hit that thumbs up. I think we're at 19 now. Can we see 20 thumbs up? And can we see 168? Played into the penalty area. Oh, man, and Gallagher was far too slow. And one of the Swiss players has gone down, holding his head. What's he doing now? Get up off your jacksy, man. There's nothing wrong with you. I'll take it back if I'm wrong. But I think he was looking for that then. Oh, he's saying, oh, there was a slap to the face. Get out of here. Get up, man. It was accidental. Nothing in that challenge. Wasn't even a challenge. Come on, England. Let's have this. Let's go again. You've got to attack. 20 thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And can we see the 168 subscribers? That would be friggin' awesome tonight here on Football Fans Live. It is what? Coming up to 6 o'clock in the evening down in Bournemouth. The sun is beginning to set outside. And the sun is setting on blooming England at the moment. They've got to get their act together. 27 minutes on the clock. We're over halfway through this first half. Over a quarter of this game gone, and England trail. It's with the back four out on the right hand side. They've got to get their crap together. They've got to move that ball forward. They're messing about with it amongst the back four. Do not do that. You've just put yourself in trouble. It all started with the centre back for England making a cracking mistake and giving the ball away to Switzerland. Left footed by Pickford on the edge of his area, up over the halfway line. Up goes Kane. Picked up by Mount down this left hand side. Shaw has it. Plays the 1-2. He's got space now. Oh, you took the wrong decision. Why didn't you play it bloody earlier? You fool. Roy, hello, my friend. Thank you so much for being here on this Super Soccer Saturday. And we've got another Swiss player down. Roy, it's great to see you. How you doing? Nice to meet you, my friend. And I hope that you've had a wonderful week so far and your weekend is going really, really well. Let's just hope England can top it off, eh? They've got to come from behind. There's still a long way to go in this game. But thank you so much and a very warm welcome to our family, Roy, because that's what everybody is here. You're all family. You're not just fans on the other end of the screen. Ah, come on. Okay, he did catch the back of his ankles, but there wasn't a lot in there. Yes, Igor. Yes, Igor. Well, I know on Tuesday, Igor, who I'll be shouting for. Even if I'm on the car, even if I'm in the car. Coming back from Fort Park. We've got to stop in play here, guys. 29 minutes on the clock. And one of the Swiss players is down. He's holding his right ankle. And it was Foden with the foul there. If Foden had played the right ball instead of trying to take it himself, if he'd have hit it with his outside of his foot, then Gallagher would have been through on goal, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. But he just took that extra touch, Foden. He needs to get his eyes up. He needs to look up. He was looking down. He needs to lift his focus and see the opportunities left and right, either side of him. You've got to have that stage presence. You've got to have that stage awareness. You've got to know who is where on the pitch. And Foden didn't have a bloody clue then, because Gallagher would have been bloody through and probably finished it. So off goes the number 3 for Switzerland. He got a kick to the back of his Achilles. He is walking okay, so I think he's going to be all right. 30 seconds in. Foden with the throw out on this near left. What's Foden doing taking the throw? That's 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 department. Oh, and he throws it back to the Swiss goalkeeper. There we go. So it's with the Swiss goalkeeper, who looks like a big banana today, all in yellow. And I think England are wearing the blue kit, although it's got a red stripe for Switzerland, because all the England players have got yellow boots on. Well, the majority of them. Quite a few of them. Some of them. have all got blue boots on, yellow boots on. So it's with the back 4 of England, who have been bloody useless so far in the opening 30 minutes. The best bit of play they've had is passing it amongst themselves at the back. Luke Shaw down this left-hand flank, plays it, nice little 1-2. Oh, I didn't get it intercepted, and it did come off England last. So it's going to be a throw-in. There he is, Kane, trying to get his team going, but he's not being supported from the back. The back have got to support the midfield have got to support the forwards, and Gareth Southgate on the sidelines needs to start opening his mouth. Thorpe Park, yeah. With our travel channel, we've got a travel channel, guys, called Travel Tour Taste on YouTube. We've never done a theme park, so it'll be our first time up at Thorpe Park. And see how that goes. A few roller coasters, but I've got to take it easy because of my belly. On the edge of the area, here come the Swiss once again, tearing England a new backside. Qatar 1, Bulgaria 0. Oh, come on, Bulgaria. I like Bulgaria. That's a great place. We've got 16 videos on Bulgaria on our travel channel. So cheap. Sunny beach, beautiful. Nessie bar, beautiful. If you've never been to Bulgaria, it is unbelievably cheap. You know, a beer is about 70p, 80 pence. Cracking. Brand new t-shirts, £2. Bargain. Finland and Iceland has finished 1-1. It's with the back 4 of England, with a centre-back. Back to Pickford. England, you're losing, by the way. 32 minutes on the clock, and they're just passing it amongst the back 4 and the goalkeeper again. I don't know what they're bloody playing at. There's patient build-up, and there's taking the mickey. With England, 1-2 on the halfway line. Nicely cut out. The Swiss are the better team. Swiss are the better team. You know, you've got to give it to them. It is what it is. I say it as I see it here on Football Fans Live. 13 minutes to go till half-time, plus injury time, which we have had a few injuries in this first half. So I reckon about 3-4 minutes. But we're 32 minutes in and still England trail. They haven't really managed to get behind the back 4 of Switzerland. And I think Switzerland, as the game progresses, will begin to tighten that back 4 and shut up shop. But we've still got a long way to go, and anything could happen. And there he is, Murat Yankin, and I tell you what, he is smiling like a Cheshire cat, because his team, Switzerland, are putting in a fantastic performance. Every time England get it inside the middle of the park, inside that centre circle, they lose out. They had a good spell for about 4 or 5 minutes, 1 touch, 2 touch passing around the edge of the penalty area. It was beautiful to watch, and now they've lost the plot again. We're just about to get underway with Republic of Ireland. I'm covering that one as well. Republic of Ireland against Belgium, and it is 1-1. A fantastic overhead scissor kick for the Republic of Ireland into the back of the net. Did you? Every Saturday sneak into Thorpe Park. Fantastic. Excellent game. Oh, I like free, honestly. Free is good with me. Yep, I went to Thorpe Park. Well, me and Sarah went about 17 years ago. So it's been a few moons. It's been a few moons. So down the right-hand side with a number 3 for Switzerland. In control of this game at the moment, it must be said. On the halfway line. And England, good interception inside the centre circle. Kane's got it. He offloads it down the right-hand side. And England give it straight back to Switzerland on the halfway line. And they break down the left-hand channel. He's outrun the back. The right back for England. Come on, White. What are you doing? And did he come... Oh, I'll tell you what, England were really lucky they didn't give away a free kick then. And now England win a throw-in out on the far right-hand side, about 15 yards back from the halfway line. But England definitely on the back foot in these opening 35 minutes, guys. It's not been impressive. Luke Shaw picks it up down the left-hand flank. Now can he do anything with this ball? He goes backwards. There's too much back passing going on right now for my liking. This is shit. This is pure shit. And into the penalty area, left foot across the face of goal, onto the back post. Oh, it's smashed against the post, and then Kane misses it from 7 yards out. Oh my goodness me, it was played into the penalty area, down the left-hand side, cut across the face of goal, and it wouldn't have bloody counted anyway, because the offside trap went up. Yeah, well off. Why aren't you looking along the line? Bloody hell, Gallagher. He wasn't interfering with play anyway. And then the ball rebounded off the post, the front post, came to Kane, and he completely fuffed it, but it did come at it at fast pace. No, that's not moving it at all. There we go. Oh, hang on, wait. Please. It's got to catch up. There we go. And we're underway. Sorry about that. The camera. Oh, that's me jumping up and down, getting frustrated in the studio. And it looks like Switzerland. Oh, man. Sarah, sort it out. Right. And Switzerland, it looks like they're going to make a substitution already. You're kidding me. 36 minutes on the clock. Oh, I don't care. I'll sort it out half time. Widmer comes on for Switzerland. No. Babu. Come on, Sky. Sort it out, man. Babu comes on for Switzerland. I wish Sky would sort their rubbish out. They're absolutely rubbish. They really, truthfully are. Oh, man. What's going on with the studio? Come on. It's bad enough with England being bloody useless. Don't want the camera to play up as well. 36. We've only got 9 minutes to go, guys. 9 minutes to go. And England have not been at the races so far today. It's been an awful, awful performance by them so far. Terrible display. And in the second half, I tell you what, Gareth Southgate has got to give these players a talking to, because this isn't good enough. I'll tell you what, those England fans have paid bloody good money to be inside the stadium today. And here come the Swiss down the right-hand side on the attack once again. Tons of space, plays it into the penalty area. Oh, and his first touch, luckily for England, let him down. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. And England breathe a sigh of relief with less than 8 minutes to go in this first half. They need to wake up. They're still on the bus, England. They're still in that coach, I tell you. Having a look at the goal. Perfect finish, great cross, lovely assist by the number 23, left-footed and perfectly placed header. You know, at the end of the day, you've got to give it to them. They're by far the better team. And here they come again. He's got tons of space. What is going on in that defence? Oh my goodness me! They're giving him a double-decker bloody amount of space down this right-hand side. Luke Shaw, get your Jacksy back in that left-hand side of the defence. Luke Shaw caught on the halfway line again. He does it for Man United. He's bloody doing it again. Karan. Hello, Karan. A very warm welcome to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here on Football Fans Live on this Super Soccer Saturday. But it's not too super if you're an England fan, because they trail by 1-0. Oh, and the cross comes in. It's the post from the corner. And then England get it clear. It's picked up 30 yards from the long shot. Oh, my goodness me. And a second shot comes in and it just misses the post. England are all over the bloody place at the moment. A 35-yard shot. Pickford diving to his right-hand side. A world-class shot. A world-class save. And I tell you what, any other goalkeeper, and that would have been 2-0. Corner kick. Let's have a look at that build-up again. Hits the bottom of the post from the corner. Cleared by Gallagher. Picked up 30 yards from goal. Left-footed shot. And Pickford was going the wrong way. And then the second shot came in from the edge of the penalty area. It was the number 13. Great shot. Pickford dives to his right-hand side. Cracking save. Pushes it away. And England are being destroyed right now. Oh my God. They're being outplayed, outclassed, outpositioned. Rebecca, thank you so much for subscribing. Rebecca Walsh in the house. Rolf, Rebecca, Rolf in the house. RR in the house. And a very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Can we see the 168, guys? It is completely free to subscribe. It is completely free. And it's played into the penalty area. He's through on goal and he smashes it right-footed and it goes wide. And it was almost number 2 again. Chance after chance after chance after chance for Switzerland. Honestly, beat the offside trap, no problem again. And what is 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 doing? I tell you what, he's in the bloody pub, he is. He's gone for fish and chips down the high street because he's not in this game at all. They're... 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go, half time. I tell you what, if I was in that bloody dressing room now, if Gareth Southgate doesn't sort this out, I'd put my foot so far up his jacksie, he wouldn't. My toes would be tickling his tonsils. Inside the centre circle with England, just inside. How Switzerland are not 3-0 up by now? Here come England down the right-hand side. Will this be the moment? Right-footed shot straight into the goalkeeper's arms on the front post from the number 2 for England. Terrible, no power in it whatsoever. It was like a pass back to the goalkeeper by the England number 2. In the shark cabins for one night, Gav. We're going Monday and Tuesday, so we're staying overnight in the shark cabins. We've never seen them or done them before. Well, like I said, it's been years now. But yeah, really looking forward to it. And get a couple of videos for our travel channel. So guys, Travel Tour Taste on YouTube. Please go over and subscribe. Give it some love. And let us take you around the world with us. We've got a video for Travel Tour Taste coming up at half time. Plus another one, Helping Hands for Cruising. It's another charity we're involved with. England inside the penalty area. Pablo, thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you so much for supporting Football Fans Live, and I hope that everybody is having a wonderful weekend. How did your club teams get on today? I want to know. My team, Kidderminster Harriers, won 5-0. They've been awful all the way through March, and hopefully this is a turning point with England out on the far right-hand side. 4 minutes to go in this first half, still trailing by a 1-0. And I tell you what, they're very, very lucky that that score isn't any bigger, because Switzerland have been more than capable in this first half to increase that lead to a bigger deficit. But England very lucky to have only conceded 1 in this first half so far. 42 minutes on the clock. Jay Ruben, thank you so much, Jay Ruben. Mega love shout out to Jay Ruben. Jay Ruben in the Football Fans Live studio, in the Football Fans family, and at the Football Fans Live house. Yes, Rebecca, England, it's only a friendly this one, so there's not too much on it, but there's a lot of pride there. There's a lot of pride, as you can probably see, and a lot of England fans. I mean, it's a full house at Wembley, 90,000 fans, not all of them England, because obviously the Swiss have bought some, but they paid a lot of money for tickets for today, and England are just not providing any entertainment. It's like they're not bothered at the moment. They are treating it like a training game. England play against Ivory Coast on Tuesday at 7:45, Rebecca, in another friendly. So yeah, check that one out. I don't think we're going to be back for that one either, unfortunately, but thank you so much for being here, Rebecca, and it's lovely to have everybody's company. And please make sure you get the cheeks back on the seats for the second half here at Wembley. And at half time, grab yourself some refreshments, enjoy the 2 music videos, and we've got statistics and all that type of thing to keep you entertained at half time. And go and grab yourself a cold drink, preferably a beer. It's what I need, but I can't have one because we're too busy here having fun. Well, I don't know whether it's fun, but come on, England. It's with the left back. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 out on this left-hand side. Plays it back into the centre-back. Picked up by the full-back. England playing it amongst the back four. We've seen far too much of that sort of very negative play by England in this first half. Back pass back to the goalkeeper again from the left-hand side. Pickford's had more touches than the midfield players of England in this first half, and that is not the style of football. You know, in the group stages of the European Championships, where they kept going backwards and backwards and backwards, and they didn't start playing properly until the knockout stages, that's exactly what they're doing here tonight. I don't know what Gareth Southgate thinks that he's, you know, achieving by all this negative back passing and amongst the back four. They're just inviting the Swiss onto them. And that's a good game plan sometimes, but then they're not putting the players forward. Danny, thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. There we go. Everybody's just seen Danny's name up on the screen, and a very warm welcome to our Football Fans Live family. It is completely free to subscribe, guys. 1680, fantastic. You guys are the best supporters on YouTube. Thank you so much. It's with the Swiss down the right-hand side. Saddam I hope that the rest of your weekend is a wonderful one, as do I for everybody else as well. I just want England to sort this negative football out, because that's exactly what it's been. Into the penalty area with the number 7 on the right hand side. There's 5 waiting inside that penalty area, and it's gone behind for a goal kick, and England can breathe a sigh of relief as we go into the final minute. We're into the 45th minute. We will be back at Wembley for the second half, so make sure that you join us then. They're waiting for that full-time whistle. What will the fourth official give at the end of this first half? It's been a very, very negative start by England, and they've been outclassed in every position on the pitch here tonight so far. We want a big improvement, a more creative, a more positive, a more attacking formation in the second half, and I don't want to see any of that back passing. Goal kick by Pickford, left footed, up over the halfway line, out onto the far right hand side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the 45 minutes of the first half. What is that fourth official going to give? And it's with the Swiss deep inside the own half. He holds up his board and he gives 2 minutes. England win it back inside the penalty area. Luke Shaw left footed and it's in. Top left hand corner, and finally Luke Shaw does something right. It's 1-1 in the 46th minute, and England have taken the lead against the run of play. I'm not going to take back anything that I've said, but England have got the equaliser. Do they deserve it? Absolutely not. But I don't care. It's 1-1, and it's Luke Shaw. It was played, it was squared across the edge of the penalty area. Let's have a look at it again. It's played from inside their own half, out on the right hand side. The defender completely messes it up. The left back gives it to England. Gallagher picks it up inside the penalty area, squares it. Luke Shaw, 18 yards out on the line, smashes it left footed into the top right hand corner. What a goal! And finally, it gives the England fans something to cheer about. Come on, you little beauties! Yes! England! Let's have it back on level playing ground. They don't deserve it, by the way. I'm not taking anything I've said in this first half back, because that was against the run of play, and Switzerland could have easily have been 4-1 up by now. So let's hope that that will give England the impetus to go on and play more attacking football. They can do it when they try. The fact is that bloody Gary Southgate is playing them in a very defensive role. Whatever they've said on the training ground this week is incorrect. Whatever they've done on the training ground is not correct at all. He needs to sort out, and they did it in the group stages of the European Championships. I saw it, you guys saw it, and so did every blooming newspaper and newsreel around the world. Into the final. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there it is, the half-time whistle. We're waiting for it. Blow it then. Come on, we've had the 2 minutes. Come on, we all need a drink. Guys, enjoy the 2 videos. Travel Tour Tapes, they're only short videos, and Helping Hands for Cruising. That's got some cracking music to it. And we'll have some information, stats, all that type of thing at half time. Just make sure you get those cheeks back on the seats for the second half here at Wembley. Can England come from behind and get their noses in front and win this game? See you in 15. Don't go anywhere. Mouth were positive, more attacking and more forward thinking and playing. So it's going to be England that get us underway in this second half, and they do so. So England attacking the goal to my right hand side in this second half, which means the Swiss are attacking the goal to my left. Let's have a quick rundown on some of the statistics for both of these teams. England, as we know, managed by Gareth Southgate, known as the Lions, and ranked 5th in the world. Next up for England, another friendly on Tuesday evening at 7:45 against the Ivory Coast. Harry Kane, our captain today, and we are at Wembley, and that can hold around 90,000 fans at full capacity. Now, England have been around since 1872, and the guy with the most caps is 𝓳𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Many moons ago, but I do remember him well, so I'm probably giving my age away. Unfortunately for the Republic of Ireland, they are 2-1 down once again. Belgium got their noses in front just as we left you for half-time. As for Switzerland, well, they are managed by Murat Yankin, and they are known as the A-team. And next up for them on Tuesday evening at 5 o'clock, they've got Kosovo. So I know that that's our Eagles team. And the guy with the most caps is Heinz Hermann with 118 caps for the Swiss. And the captain is Granit. And they've been around since 1905, so not quite as long as England. England have got 37 years on the Swiss. But I'll tell you what, that first half, you've got to give it to them. By far the better team. So let's get to the action here today at Wembley. Next up, before we go to the action, we have got Netherlands against Denmark coming up at 7:45. Gav's already posted the link in there as well, so thank you so much for that, Gav. And if it is your first time here, a very warm welcome to our family on Football Fans Live. Throw into England down the right-hand side, and they win a free kick. Gallagher gets taken out. 2 of them. Rodriguez took him out there. And then another one of the Swiss players followed up on that challenge just for good measure. Bit of dirty play. Really good position for England. Out on this right-hand side, Foden is stood over it. Kane's on the edge of the area. So is Gallagher. There's a pile of England players there waiting for that ball to come in. Foden dummies it. Right foot across in towards the back post. Nobody there on the back post for England. And it's an easy clearance downfield out on the right-hand side. The Swiss bring it away. England sneaking it off the feet of the right back there. And back into possession. And England go backwards. Oh, my goodness me. So, I guess Gareth Southgate at half-time sat there and just went, yeah, not bad, lads. All right, yeah. What's on your shopping list on Monday? You know, Gareth Southgate, grow a pair and get on with it. With England, they've got to attack. They've got to attack in the second half. I'm sorry if it sounds a little bit negative, but I just get really passionate when England play. Out onto the left-hand side, tries to get a right-footed crossing, and at last we have a corner to England. Out on the far left-hand side, and it's that man Luke Shaw that caused the corner there. So well done to Luke Shaw, who got the equaliser in the 47th minute of the game. A great left-footed shot into the near post. Goalkeeper diving to his right-hand side, but didn't stick a chance. So what can we do with this corner now? 5, 6 blue shirts. It's going to be Foden takes it, left-footed, over the head of everybody. Oh, my life. What is Foden doing? That was awful. But England win it back. Down the right-hand side, chipped into the penalty area. Good headed clearance. And now on the counter-attack, it's 4-1-3 with the Swiss. He plays it out onto the left-hand side. Great cut out by Gallagher there. And that was vital that he got a touch on that, because otherwise there were 4-on-3 there. England again being caught short at the back. Not good enough. Not good enough, England. Come on. Think about it. Spread yourself. I want to see some neat 1-2s inside that final third. I want one-touch football like we had for 4 minutes in the first half. We want more of that kind of play. Belgium still leading by 2 goals to 1. 2 goals to 1. And it's with Pickford. He's taking all his time in that goal. I don't know whether England want the draw here tonight, you know. Left-footed clearance downfield. Up over the halfway line it goes. Picked up inside that centre circle. Here come England. Out on the near right-hand side. He's got a runner. It was Kane who went to his right. And he messed about with it. What is he doing? What is he doing in that final third? Absolutely bugger all. And then England give away a really cheap free kick. It was Gallagher, the criminal, in that challenge. And it's going to be a free kick to the Swiss. Out on this near left-hand side. And yep, just waiting for that free kick to be taken. Guys, please join me for the 4th game of the season of the day today. It's been mental, isn't it? I'm even losing the plot now. It's gone back to the back 4, picked up by the centre back for the Swiss over the halfway line, out onto that far right hand side. Good cutting ball through the middle of the England defence. He's only got one in advance with him. He's got to run out, takes it to the byline, and the offside flag goes up. And England came very, very close indeed. That could have created a great scoring chance for the Swiss down the right hand side, but he just in time his run. I think he's onside there when that's played. England were lucky to escape with that then. Very, very lucky indeed. Oh my goodness me, because he was onside and he was through on goal. Saved by the bell. England take the free kick quickly back to Pickford. Picked up by the centre back to the full back to the right back. Right footed downfield up towards that centre circle. Down this right hand side. Kane in the middle. 3 to aim for. My mule don't like people laughing, and it's Kane goes through into the penalty area, right footed shot, and the goalkeeper saves it, his front post, and it's going to be a corner kick. My mule don't like people laughing. A very warm welcome to you. That's a bit of a mouthful. You're trying to catch me out now, aren't you? Great to see you, my friend, and thank you so much for subscribing. Guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe. And it's completely free, won't cost you anything. And like Gav said at half-time, we are a charity. So please help out the charity by subscribing, helping it to grow. Right footed corner kick comes in, onto the back post, sliding in, and he completely missed it, but it was good play. It was a beautiful delivery out on the right-hand side into the penalty area. It was Mount with a cross. Header goes up from 7 yards out and racing in on the back post. Oh, so close. It came off the England shoulder, actually. So I don't know whether that would have been given. But a good chance for England to take the lead for the first time in this game. But he just couldn't connect as the ball came through a barrage of players on the edge of the 6-yard box on the back post. But here come England again, breaking down the right-hand side, being pushed back all the time though. And it looks like the Swiss are defending in numbers. They've only got one up front. Whip forward, the ball goes from right to left, out onto the far left-hand side. And Swiss win it back. And now they can counter-attack down the right-hand side. It's 3 on 3. Now England have got a 4th back. Shaw gets back to shore things up at the back for England. And they give it away. Swiss give it away. But England give it straight back to them. What is Gallagher doing? In the middle of the park there, giving it straight back to the Swiss. And now the Swiss break down the left-hand side. Into the penalty area you go. Oh, and he just overhit it. And England survive again. A right-footed clearance. It's going to be a throw into the Swiss. Out on this right-hand side, right down by the corner flag. Oh, Gav's just sent a super chat. Thank you so much, Gav. And as you know, it goes into the charity pot to make a disadvantaged dream come true for a football fan out there somewhere. And we've got our very first candidate lined up for that one, as you know. So yeah, that's exactly what Football Fans Live does. And that is what its aim is, to help disadvantage football fans, wherever they are in the world, their dream come true. Whether it's going to see a game of a team that they've supported for years that they've never been able to see, or whether it's to meet a player, hopefully, or a signed autograph, or, you know, a photo, or a tour around one of their grounds for either disadvantaged, disabled, anything like that, and we will pay for the carer as well. So that's exactly where all this money goes. Left-footed corner kick to the Swiss into the penalty area. England get it clear on the edge of the penalty area with England and the Swiss being pushed back towards the halfway line, but now they break down the left-hand side. Swiss keeping hold of it in the England half. Out on this left-hand side. They go all the way back. Good pressure from England. They've got to get out of there. Out of their own half, England. Every England player is in his own half. Come on, push forward. Kane, put that defence. Foden, put that defence. Mason Mount, put that defence. Under pressure at the back. If you don't apply pressure, they're not going to make any mistakes. And we want the Swiss to make mistakes at the back so then England can capitalise. And for the second time in the game, unbelievably, Republic of Ireland have equalised. Oh my goodness me, with 5 minutes to go. It is the Republic of Ireland 2, Belgium 2. Go on, Ireland. What a fantastic week it's been in sport for Ireland. They beat the Scots in the Six Nations last weekend, Paddy's weekend, and the look of the Irish has continued. It's a good break down the right-hand side for the Irish. Keeps it in on the right-hand side, smashes it in. And from 8 yards out, smash, great header into the back of the net. And it is 2-2. Huge congratulations to the Irish there. Fantastic stuff. So, Belgium #1 in the world being pegged back by the Irish. Can the Irish do the unbelievable and go on and beat them? And Mbolo, the goal scorer for Switzerland, is giving all that to the linesman out on the far right hand side. And we're going to get a few substitutions very, very soon of that, I am sure, because we've got Swiss players running up and down the line, warming up, all that type of thing, getting some final instructions, taking on some final fluids before they take place on their pitch. And there he is, Murat Yakan, screaming out instructions to his team. Oh, apparently the ticker's playing up, you know, with all the team names. So just a quick apology. You know, sometimes it's out of our hands. Gremlins, technical stuff, all that type of thing. We've got gremlins in the room. We didn't feed them after midnight and we didn't get water on them, but they're still affecting us here in the Football Fans Live studio. And it looks like England are going to make a substitution as well very, very shortly indeed. So we're going to get fresh legs for both of these two teams. It is still even Stevens at 1-1 in the 57th minute. Only another 33 minutes to go. And there we are, some final instructions for the England players as well. So we're hitting that substitute 60-minute mark. Gallagher wins it back. He needs support. He's got it left. He's got it right with Kane. Oh, tries a left-footed shot and smashes it into the heels of the defender. It's a throw into England down on this right-hand side. Gives it to Kane. Kane picks it up out on the right-hand side. Plays it onto the edge of the penalty area. Laid back to Foden with Kane. And now England being pushed back towards halfway line. Kane picks it up 33 yards from goal. Loses it. Played out onto the left-hand side now. England, here they go with Luke Shaw. Plays it into the penalty area. Chipped on. Oh, Kane was there. He couldn't get a touch on it. And then a desperate defending by the Swiss. Maybe, just maybe, this is the point that England are going to take the game up a bit. Take it up a tempo. Change the gear and start moving it around a little bit smoothly, a little bit more sharper, and a little bit quicker, and a little bit more positively, because that's what they've lacked, especially in the first half, is that positivity. A lot of back passing, really negative play. Hate to see it and I can't stand it. And now England break down the right hand side and he loses out. It's going to be a throw into England in line with the 18-yard box. Come on, England. Peniel, oh, I'm not going to get my glasses in time. Peniel, I do apologise if I've said it wrong. Thank you so much for subscribing, my friend, and a very warm welcome to our Football Fans Live family, because that's what you guys are. You guys are family, and it is completely free. So please, everybody else, if you haven't subscribed, follow those that have, and help the channel to grow. We are a very new channel. We only started at the end of last summer, and we're finding it difficult to grow, you know, advertising, all that type of thing. But we are getting there, slowly but surely, so we'd appreciate all of your support. With the goalkeeper for the Swiss, out onto the right-hand side, picked up by the fullback, plays it along the floor, up towards the halfway line. England pushing a little bit deeper now, so that's exactly what we want to see. But they've got to be careful they don't get caught out on the counter-attack. Down this near left-hand side, here come the Swiss, racing forward through the middle of the park. Plays it out onto the far right-hand side. Is there somebody there? There is. It's picked up out on the far right-hand side, looking to get the cross into the penalty area. Four waiting. In comes the cross, takes a deflection. It's going to be a corner kick to the Swiss out on the right-hand side. That was a great break by the number 2 for Switzerland out on the right. Good play. And for his reward, he wins his team a corner kick out on the far right. England have got to keep the concentration, watch the runners, stay goal side and stay tight in that defence. The defence in the first half looked very, very poor and weak and loose and open. They've got to close those gaps at the back. It's going to be the number 23. In swinger, in it comes, 5 white shirts, flicked on at the front post. It's gone out onto this near left-hand side and it's going to be a throw-in to, who did it come off last? It's going to be a throw into England, I do believe. It is a throw into England, down on this near left-hand side. And the Mexican wave is going all around Wembley Stadium. There we go, guys. Mexican wave, join in with me. Let's all do it together, eh? Here on Football Fans Live and around the world. And join in with those fans at Wembley. And we're going to get substitutions now. Now we're going to get a triple substitution for the Swiss by the looks of it. Ah, thank you. Yes, absolutely, honey pie. The power of prayer. It was only 3 weeks ago. The stitches are still there. They are dissolving. It's a little bit scabby, but the operation went really, really well. Praise Jesus. And yeah, thank you all for the press. And Gallagher's gone off. On comes Declan Rice. Rice is on for England. Come on, Ricey lad. 1,690. Thank you so much. And Shaw goes off. Shaw goes off, guys. Rice is on. Shaw is off. Mitchell comes on for England. Mitchell comes on for England. And so Rice and Mitchell is on for England. And Shaw went off as well. And so did Walker-Peters. On comes Sterling. So 3 substitutions. Sterling is on for England. So big changes in the England camp. Oh my goodness me. Big changes. And Mason Mount goes off. So Mount is off. And on comes Sterling. So 3 big changes. Grealish comes on. 4 changes. I can't keep up. But yes, honey pie, you know, it's healing really nicely. I don't know what to do because I've got all the roller coasters. And my surgeon said you can't go. But I'm going to go anyway. And Stefan comes off for Switzerland. And I think another Securi comes on. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 is going off for Switzerland. Lots and lots of changes here now. So 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 goes off as well. We're going to get another couple of substitutions. So England making 4, 5 substitutions. I lost count. Zuba is coming on for Switzerland. And I think that's the second one for them. That's the second one. Zuba comes on. Oh my goodness me. Lots of changes in the 63rd minute. Can we get that 1,700? We're not far away. That would be a new milestone that we could put onto our channel in Facebook and all that type of thing. So 1,700. Could we get it by the end of this game? And Vargas goes off. And so comes on SOW. And still the Mexican wave is going around Wembley right now. Beautiful to see. You love the Mexican wave. It's great, isn't it? It just gets, you know, all that energy going. And, you know, hopefully the England fans can, you know, they have been singing from the go. So the England fans have been very supportive. They, you know, they haven't stopped chanting, waving their flags, to playing their part inside the stadium here today. And we just need the England team to play their part and win this. You know, I'm not going to settle. And I think it's finished in Republic of Ireland, and it has finished 2-2. So huge congratulations to the Irish. Oh, the look of the Irish. There we go. The little leprechauns have done it. Good stuff. Gav. I can't. Ah, thank you so much, Gav. You're an absolute star. Sarah's just read that out for me because I can't see it on my screen. But thank you so much, Gav. Yeah, there we go. Gav said it all. What more can I say? You take over, Gav. All over to you. Okay. It's down this left-hand side. It's a free kick to England. About 10 yards inside the Swiss half. Come on. Come on, England. 26 minutes to go. We want a winner, don't we? We're not going to settle for a 1-1 draw. We're not going to have it here today at Wembley. And I don't think them England fans want that either. Pickford way out of his goal, plays it out onto the left hand side, picked up by the fullback, play back to the fullback. Come on, now they play it down the left wing, picked up by the left back, up towards halfway line, tries to play it through, well cut out by the number 23 for the Swifts, and England go all the way back to Pickford in that England goal to my left hand side. England attacking the goal to my right, and in that beautiful blue kit. I'm going to have to go and have a look for that. But I don't want it with the polar neck thing. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. You shouldn't have polar neck football kits. That's just wrong. Yeah, Gav is a stonking mod. He is fantastic for the channel. And I'm really happy that Grimsby won today. Get in there, Gav. So everybody cheer on Grimsby. Yes. 65 minutes on the clock. And England have just given a free kick away on the halfway line. And a bit of negative play by Switzerland now. They won the halfway line and they had a free kick and they went backwards with it. So that's a good sign for England. Maybe the Swiss are just beginning to tire a bit or just beginning to panic a bit. And that's why they've made several substitutions. But saying that, all in all, England have done exactly the same. It's with the Swiss over on that right-hand side. That number 2 for Switzerland is having a great game, causing all sorts of problems for England down the right-hand flank. And it's another throw-in to the Swiss down on that far right hand side. Hey, Bulgaria have equalised it. It's Qatar 1, Bulgaria 1. Go on, Bulgaria. And guys, if you haven't already, get over there, check out our Travel Tour Taste channel. It's a travel channel if you like holidays, which I'm sure most of you do. And here come the Swiss. Good ball onto the edge of the area on the right hand side, down by the corner flag. Danger for England. They've got to stay strong, they've got to stay focused, and they've managed to push them all the way back to the centre circle. Great play by England defensively for once in their life. No, and here come the Swiss again inside the penalty area, chipped in towards 6-yard box. Great headed clearance by England, and they run the ball away down the left hand side. The Swiss win it back inside the centre circle, out on that far right hand side. Here come the boys in white on it again, looking to get back in front for the second time in this game. Turns England, takes it to the byline. Can he get the cross in? It's laid back. Great defending out on the far left-hand side by the left-back for England. And it's going to be another throw-in. But England struggling to keep hold of the ball at the moment. That's not the sort of pressure we want to see. And if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up, guys. Jake Dog, a very warm welcome. Absolutely. Come on, England. Jake in the house, Jake in the room, thank you so much for being here, brother. It's great to see you, and I hope that you and all of your family and friends are having a wonderful weekend, and long may it continue. It's only Saturday night. Are you guys going to have a beer for me tonight? I sincerely hope so. And don't forget, another game coming up at 7:45. Oh my goodness, the fourth and final game of the day. I do promise there'll be no more games after the 7:45 game, which is the Netherlands against Denmark. No love lost. Throw into England. Deep inside their own half. England really struggling to get it out of their own half at this moment in time. 68 minutes on the clock, 22 to go of normal time. We haven't really had any injuries in the second half. Not that I can think of, not that I can remember. So we shouldn't get too much extra time at the end of this second half here tonight. And England on the back foot, and they have been on the back foot for the last 6 or 7 minutes now, on the halfway line with the Swiss playing it up over the top onto the right hand side, picked up by the centre back. Good interception. England looking to make some space, but it's got a bit scrappy, and England are bunching at the moment. They're getting really tight on each other. They've got to start spreading the ball, they've got to start spreading the play, and they've got to spread out, especially in the middle of the park. They're all bunching and they're not giving each other any space whatsoever. They're falling over each other, especially at the back and in the middle of the park. And still with England in their own half, out on the far left hand side. They're playing it about. Stop playing it amongst the back forwards. Back with Pickford again. Out onto this right hand side. Picked up by the right back for England. He plays it back to Pickford. Bloody hell, England, push forward. Stop being so negative. This negative football. I'll tell you what, I'm going to... Gareth Southgate, honestly, I am. It's with the centre back. It's with the left back. Out onto the left hand side. Oh, thank you so much, honey pie. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, I might... You know what I mean? The surgeon says no, Glenn says yes. So, yeah. I had an operation 3 weeks ago on my belly, guys, where they cut my belly open. But I'm all good, but thank you so much. And it's inside the Swiss half now, but the Swiss have it with the back four. Looking to move forward. He's got space on this near left hand side. Does he find him? He does. Up over the halfway line with the number 13. Decides to go backwards. So just keeping hold of possession. I hope the game doesn't die in the final 20 minutes. This is where we need both teams to go for it. Hell for leather. Take it up a gear. Take the tempo up and go all out. I know it's only a friendly, but I want to see a winner here tonight. Grealish on the ball out on the left hand side. Now picked up down the left hand flank. They're going backwards too much, England. They really, really are. Are they afraid of going forwards? And now they do. Picked up by Grealish down the left-hand side. Lays it off. Cross comes into the penalty area. Kane with a header, but there was no power in it from 9 yards out, and it went straight into the centre of the goal and straight down the goalkeeper's throat. An easy take for the Swiss goalkeeper. And there was only Kane inside that penalty area. Only Kane inside the penalty area. England very, very negative tonight. Very, very negative today. Magnus Gamer, haven't seen you for a little while, my friend. How are you doing? I hope all is well with you. Magnus Gamer in the house. Magnus Gamer's a little bit of a gambler as well. Guys, if you've got any money on England winning tonight, then I am with you guys. And could somebody let me know how Italy got on during the week? It slipped my mind again. I've got a terrible memory, I really have. If somebody can let me know how Italy got on, I'm sure they're through to the World Cup at the end of this year, because they definitely wouldn't slip up against a tiny, tiny half country like North Macedonia. Here come England down the left-hand side on the attack. Grealish on the ball, plays it infield, picked up. It's still on the edge of the area. Grealish has it. Onto the edge of the area, 18-yard shot, oh, and it's over the top. He couldn't get his laces over the ball. Instead, he got his laces under the ball, and Gareth Southgate gets a round of applause. I don't know what he's clapping for, because that's a first attack in this second half, and we're 70-odd minutes into it. But a great strike. It was just a little bit too high. Needed to get his body over the ball. The number 14 for England smashing it high over the crossbar, and it fantastic stuff, but a good chance for England. It's the first one in about 20 minutes or so, with the back four of Switzerland out on this left-hand side. Plays it back across field, picked up by the fullback, still inside their own 18-yard box. Back to the centre-back. Goes the ball with the Swiss, bringing it forward. They've got to get it out of their own half. Up to the halfway line they go. Picked up in the middle of the park. Good ball up and over the park, up and over the top of the defence. Down this left-hand flank. England on the back foot. Desperate defending. He's got to stay on him. It's down by the corner flag. Lays it off, brings it infield. He's teeing up a shot, changes his mind, goes backwards. Excellent. Italy have been told the planes are full. Like it, Magnus Gamer. Like it, like it, like it. Sweet justice. That's karma for the European Championships, isn't it? Sorry, Italian fans, I can't help it. England are in blue tonight, so, you know, they are sort of supporting you guys. I just can't believe. I honestly, I was shell-shocked. And it was in Rome, and it was in Italy as well, in Rome. So, wow, 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 wow. Huge congratulations to North Macedonia, which isn't, you know, you've got South and North, so, you know, say no more on that one, say no more. 17 minutes to go, still 1-1. England had to come from behind. It was a great strike, left-footed from about 12 yards out on the left-hand side by Luke Shaw of Manchester United, getting the equaliser and saving England's blushes. They haven't been convincing. They haven't been that creative in the middle of the park, and that's where they're lacking. A lot of negative play, back passing. It's with the back four of Switzerland inside their own half, bringing it forward up over the halfway line, down this left-hand flank. Good ball. Ball goes from left to right into the penalty area, and Pickford had to come rushing out of his goal there. Jumps up into the air and takes the ball and rolls it out to his left back. But that was major danger for the England squad once again. It was a cracking pass from the left-hand side. Good assist, but he just put it a little bit too close to the goalkeeper. Guys, can we get the 1,700 subscribers? If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. That would be immense. That would be a massive milestone for us here on Football Fans Live. Only 7 away. If 7 of you haven't subscribed, please do. It doesn't cost you anything. Completely free. You're not committing yourself to anything. And don't forget, hit the notification bell, because there's over 400 games still to come this season. And if you are interested in membership, you can see all the details above me, and your name will be up there every single game, and the money goes to the charity as well. Out on this right hand side, good play by England, 3-on-3, plays it across the face of goal, and a left-footed clearance on the front post. He nearly put it in the back of his own net. Rodriguez, great attack on the counter. England inside the centre circle, saw the run down the right hand side, crossed it into the penalty area, and Rodriguez slid left-footed, and it's gone behind for a corner kick. to England. That ball could have gone anywhere. England just need a stroke of luck here today at Wembley in front of 90,000 fans. Can they get it? Can they get it? Grealish has come over to this right-hand side. It's going to be an outswinger. It's right-footed. It's going to be an outswinger. How many shirts? We've got 6 blue shirts in the penalty area. Is this the moment? Grealish delivers the ball into the penalty area. Back post, free header. They say it hits land, and then a left-footed shot. And all the England players come up to the referee asking for a penalty. Referee says, no way, Jose, not today, Jose. And England could have had a penalty. I want to see that again in slow motion, and I bet you guys do as well. But it was a good cross, good corner kick, outswinger from Grealish. Header on the back post. It didn't hit the bloody defender's arm. He did have his back to the ball though. And then in comes flying the number 8, smashes it left-footed high over the crossbar. But what a chance for England to go 2-1 up to lead for the first time in this game. Because they're about to come from behind here today. So... But I tell you what, the Swiss, I've seen them given this season, and I'm sure we're getting a VAR check. Oh my goodness me, we're getting a VAR check. I think they're going to say it's accidental because he did have his back to the header there. So, but wait on it, 76 minutes into this game, 14 minutes to go of normal time. And it's the number 14 who's being scrutinised now. Penalty, check, VAR, it's on the big screen. They're not showing it on the big screen actually, which is a little bit naughty. I think they should check, they should put it on the big screen, and then the fans could see whether it was fair or not. Let's have a look. What's the referee going to give? What's the referee going to give? He's in a bright red shirt. He's going over. He's going to have a look. So a possible penalty. VAR, they can't make the decision. So the referee has to go over. He's looking at his screen. Let's look at it from a different angle. It was definitely a penalty, but it was accidental. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? If it's accidental, should it be given? Should it be given? It might be a little bit harsh if he gives it. He's given a penalty. He's given a penalty in the 77th minute. Oh no. Yes, he's overturned the decision. Oh my goodness me. What is going on? What is going on? Let's have a look at it from another angle. It's the top of his arm. It's the top of his arm. Zuba, he did have his back to him, and I think if this... The referee's not giving anything away, and it is a penalty, and Harry Kane is going to take it. It's a penalty for England. Get your flags ready. Oh my goodness me. Get ready for Wembley to erupt. Harry Kane has got to put this in the back of the net. Come on, Kane. Come on. I didn't rate him in the Euros until the latter stages, but can he score this? It's going to be right-footed. Harry Kane to make it 2-1. England could lead for the first time in this game with 12 minutes to go. He's staring at the ball. Full focus from Kane. The ball is on the penalty spot. The goalkeeper's jumping up and down. Are you ready for this? He's trying to put Kane off. He's waving his arms around. Kane steps up and he hits it hard and low, and it's there. He's going to lead for the first time in this game in the 78th minute, and it's Harry Kane again. Gives England the lead for the first time. Come on, you beauties. The Lions roar. The young Lions were roaring yesterday, and the old Lions are roaring today. It's an England double on Friday and on Saturday, and they lead by 2-1 here today at Wembley. And the stadium erupts, and finally the England fans find their voice again. They are going bonkers. Come on, yes, you little beauties. Right-footed, bottom right-hand corner. Goalkeeper went the right way, outstretched right arm, but there was just too much power in the shot. And there he goes, boom, in the back of the net. He does his sign, and he gives congratulations to his teammates as well. And Gareth Southgate is just clapping very calmly on the sidelines. But England lead for the first time in this game with only 11 minutes to go. And it's that man, Harry Kane, who scores again from 12 yards out on the penalty spot, low and hard. And now we are smiling at long blooming last, England. And we're going to get, I think we've had a substitution. I think Bellingham, I've missed all the substitutions now, because Mbola goes off for Switzerland. They say, and Garovnik and Shakira's gone off as well. Garovnik's gone off and Shakira's gone off, and 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 has come on as well. So a double substitution from Switzerland. They've got to throw everything at England now. The kitchen sink, the Ferrari, the swimming pool, the whole full works if they're going to get themselves back into the game once again. And England have a 2-1 lead as we approach the final 10 minutes. It's whipped into the penalty area from the right hand side. Switzerland on the attack. Desperate defending by England now. And England can break down the left hand side. He's got to get it across field. Square the ball, square the ball, square the ball now. And now he does. Kane picks it up in the centre circle. Harry Kane being pushed off the ball, but he keeps hold of it. It's down on this left-hand side. Mount's chasing it. Oh, and England, come on, you little beauties. At long last, the fans are going bonkers. They're going crazy. They're going nuts inside Wembley Stadium. And that is great to see. Singing, shouting, cheering. The flags are going because England lead by 2-1. It's taken them a long time to get there tonight after a lot of negative play in this game. Hopefully they can be more positive when they face Ivory Coast on Tuesday, and Switzerland will be entertaining Kosovo, who I do believe Kosovo won their game the other day. I think they did. I'm not sure. Maybe Eagle can confirm that one for me. But come on, England. Come on. The lions are roaring. The kings of the jungle are back where they belong, on top. Cheers. Love it, love it, love it. With England now, inside their own half, just slowing the game down just a little bit, out onto this near right-hand side. Just over 8.5 minutes to go. Play down the right hand side. Good break for England. Can he get the cross in? There's two waiting. Takes it to the byline. Chipped over to the back post. Nobody on the back post for England. That was beautiful play down the right hand side. He passed it through to the byline. Chipped up over the top of the goal. Over the top of the goalkeeper. But there was nobody for England coming in on the back post. It could have been number 3. It should have been number 3. And it would have been good night, sweetheart. The final nail in the coffin. England, if they can, definitely need a third just to kill off the Swiss and send them back into Kosovo. Oh man. It's with the Swiss inside their own half, out on the left hand side with the left back, plays it in field, picked up by the full back, across field, square ball to the centre back, out onto the far right hand side now. They're doing what England were doing for a long time in this game. Just passing it amongst the back four, frustrating the opposition. Sure, yes, it does, and I understand that and I get that, but I just don't like to see it. It just pours a living child, and he's played through down the left hand side, and Pickford comes out of his goal and collects it from 14 yards out. But that was great play down the left hand side, and they almost caught England cold at the back once again. The Swiss. 7.5 minutes to go. 7.5 minutes to go in this fantastic game here now. And now it has finally come alive for England. And now they break down the right hand side. There's nobody supporting in the middle of the park. They've got to get forward in numbers, England. It's down on this near right hand side. Laid back, and England are pushed all the way back. About 30 yards from goal. It's play it now, run through. He chips it to the back post. Oh, great defending on the back post. Harry Kane tries to unleash a right-footed shot from 20 yards out. Hits the back of the defender, and it's gone out, and the referee has given a free kick. Hey, Matthew. Matthew is one of our members. Thank you so much for being here, Matthew. I hope you've had a wonderful start to your weekend, my friend. As you can see, Matthew's name is up above, guys, and yours could be too for as little as £6 today, £1.99, and that money goes to the charity. So, Matthew, a very warm welcome this evening, and I hope you've had a fantastic day. Fraser's in the room. Good to see you, Fraser. How are you doing, brother? I hope you've had a wonderful weekend so far. England have had to come from behind here today at Wembley, but now they lead by 2-1. Luke Shaw with the first, and Harry Kane in the 78th minute, 79th minute thereabouts, putting the penalty kick into the back of the net, hard and low to the bottom right hand side of the goalkeeper, who nearly got a hand on it. So, you know, a good attempt by the goalkeeper. A little over 5 minutes of normal time to go in this game. I think because we've had so many substitutions by both teams, we're going to get a fair bit of added time at the end of this half. But don't forget, this isn't the final game of the day. No, we've got a fourth game coming up after this. It is the Netherlands against Denmark Netherlands against Denmark. Cannot wait for that one. No love lost between those two fantastic teams. Oh my goodness me, that's going to be a close one. That's going to be a close one. Because I do believe their world rankings are very, very close indeed. Yep, let me have a look. World rankings. Yep, there's not a lot that separate these two teams in the world rankings whatsoever. 9th and 10th in the world. And England break down the left-hand side. He's all on his own. And now the form of support does appear, but then England give it away. England give it away again in that final third. Matthew says. Did that finish 6-5? The last time we looked at the Wrexham-Dover game, Matthew, it was 5-5 and Wrexham won 6-5. No way. I know they went 2-0 up, and then Dover Athletic came back to lead by, I think it was 4 goals to 2, and then I lost count after that. 6-5, 11 goals between Wrexham and Dover Athletic. What a game that was. Oh my goodness me. Unfortunately, we had to cover the Notts County Chesterfield game. I wish we'd covered that one, but that wasn't on TV. Oh my god, I bet BT Sport are kicking themselves now. They should have covered the Welsh of Wrexham. 11 goals. Well, Matthew, what a day that's been, my friend. And for the neutral at Wrexham, that was amazing. What a Welsh day. What a Welsh day. Brilliant stuff. And Wales beating Austria. It's been a great week for the Wales. It really, really has. With Austria being beaten and Wales going through to the next knockout stage of the World Cup. I do really hope that Wales are going to join England in the 2022. And we're fast approaching the final 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes to go. It's with the back four of Switzerland out on the far right hand side. Squares the ball inside the centre circle up towards the halfway line. We are at walking pace. I think the Swiss have just held their hands up and just gone, do you know what? 2-1 away to England. That's not too bad. But now they break down the right hand side. Picked up by the number 2 for Switzerland. He has been a real thorn in England's side this evening, the number 2. And I do believe, well, in my eyes anyway. And the ball is played into the penalty area. Danger for England out on the left hand side. Another cross into the penalty area. Edge of the penalty area. England get it cleared, but it's played back in. It's bouncing around England. Desperately trying to get the ball clear. It's out on the right hand side, 22 yards from goal. Here come the Swiss out on the right, trying to, beautiful back heel, and now the cross comes into the penalty area. England in massive danger, left footed shot. Oh, and he's put it over the top of the crossbar, and England survive with 2.5 minutes to go. That was great play. And I said it's at number 2 down the right hand side, and we're going to get another England substitute, and I think it's going to be Kane that leaves the pitch. Huge congratulations to Kane. He's done a great job. He gave England the lead, which they've held on to. He passes the armband over. And I think it's Grealish that's taken the captain's armband for England. So we're just over 2 minutes to go. We're looking at the penalty once again. Beautifully put away into the bottom right-hand corner. Well done. Harry Kane scores again for England. And England, thanks to him, lead by 2 goals to 1. But his job is done. His day is done. And Kane leaves the pitch. Oh, man, in the 88th minute. Well done, Harry Kane. He gets a huge congratulations. And is replaced by Watkins, the number 19 for England. Fresh pair of legs with 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. I think Grealish is the captain now. I think it was the armband that Kane gave to Grealish when he went up and shook his hand as he left the pitch. And it's a goal kick by Pickford, left-footed downfield, out onto this right-hand side. Flicked on by England, inside that centre circle. England win it in the final third. Laid off with England, and England, that's a foul, ref, that's a foul. And England win a free kick on the halfway line inside the centre circle. We are fast approaching the final minute. Don't forget the last and fourth and final game coming up at 7:45 here on Football Fans Live. Can we hit the 1,700 subscribers? We only need a few more, guys. If you haven't already, please smash it. And it's a good break by England. They win it back. Oh, and the goalkeeper's fluffed it. And then, oh, I'll tell you what, the Swiss were very lucky there. It was a break inside the penalty area. Omlin, the goalkeeper, went to ground far too early. The defender messed it up, the right back for them. And England chipped the ball back into the penalty area. The goalkeeper, Omlin, was down on the floor. and the defender clears it behind for a corner kick to England as we go into the final 30 seconds. Get ready for that final countdown. It's a corner kick to England. Can they make it 3 and put this game to bed here today at Wembley in front? They take it short out onto the right hand side. Whipped in, header comes in, great save by the goalkeeper. It's still with England on the right hand side. Ships it back. Oh, great save by the goalkeeper. Headed from 6 yards out. Goalkeeper dives to his left hand side. And now the chip across the face of goal once again, and it's picked up by England out on the far left hand side of the penalty area. Plays the 1-2, still with England. Get it back into the penalty area. England go backwards, and the fourth official holds up the board and gives 4 minutes of added time at the end of this game. It's with 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. England on the edge of the attack. Once again, chipped into the penalty area, and the goalkeeper for Switzerland gathers on the edge of his 6-yard box, rolls it out down this left-hand side, and here comes the number 14. Great defending by the right back of England, and they lay it all the way back to Pickford in the England goal with 3.5 minutes to go at the end of this game. England 2-1 up, coming from behind. Kane with a penalty, giving them the lead for the first time in this game out on the right hand side. Still with England, gonna run that clock down whenever they can, right footed down this right hand flank. Good headed clearance, and it's going to be a throw into England on the halfway line out on this near right hand side, but a cracking save there by the goalkeeper. It was a right footed cross from the edge of the penalty area. Up goes the number 6. It was going in. He dives down to his left hand side, punches it away. Great save by Omlin, and keeps the score at 2-1. So Switzerland are still in this. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. And here come England on the halfway line on the attack. But they go backwards, picked up by the centre-back out onto the far left-hand side. 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go of the added 4 at the end of this game. What a fantastic second half this has been for England. Great open game. But, you know, it's had its moments. It's had its moments. I wish that the whole 90 minutes had been like that. But, you know, it's had its ups, its downs. It's been like a Fort Park roller coaster here tonight. It's been up, it's been down, it's been up, it's been down. Talking of down, down goes the Swiss player on the halfway line. Who is it? It's the number 6, is it? Let's have a look. $247 votes. That is absolutely friggin' awesome. 247 of you have voted this evening, and 77% of you have gone with an England win. So 77% of you are correct. Thank you for voting. But here comes Switzerland down the left-hand side. Danger for England. It's whipped into the penalty area. Good cross. Still the danger persists. It's laid off. Right-footed shot, and it's over the crossbar. And England breathe a sigh of relief. And so do I, because on the edge of the area, the number 22 for the Swiss smashes it right-footed. But it was climbing all the way, and the danger has been averted for England. But it was almost an equaliser right at the death there. And I tell you what, Pickford is going crazy at his defence as we go into the final minute of the added 4. We've had 3 into the 4th minute we go, and there he is, Murat Yankin on the sidelines, arms crossed, doesn't look very happy, but his team have played very, very well, and you've got to give the Swiss all the credit because they've not come here and defended at all. The Swiss most of the time, every opportunity they've had to, you know, they've had to go forward, they've pushed forward, they've attacked the back 4 of England. Into the final 30 seconds we go. England are just 30 seconds away from another victory here today at Wembley. You know, they've turned it on when it's needed to be turned on. But here come the Swiss out on the right-hand side. They've got space. 5 of them rushing forward onto the edge of the area. Plays it to the byline. Cross comes in. And it looks like it's going to be a corner kick. It is going to be a corner kick with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a corner kick to Switzerland out on the right-hand side. It's going to be the last kick of the game. Please don't concede, England. Not now, not with the final kick of the game. It's going to be a corner kick out on the right hand side. It's going to be an outswinger, a right footed corner from the number 14. Has the goalkeeper come up? Why hasn't he come up? He might as well come up. It's only a friendly. Come on. right-footed, in it comes, onto the front post, chipped over, good headed clearance by 𝓲𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, and has he blown? No. Has he blown? No. Offside flag goes up. He hasn't blown yet. 4.5 minutes of extra time we played. Injury time at the end of this game. Just blow that blooming whistle. And there it is. England have won by 2-1. They've had to come from behind. And a huge congratulations to the Swiss. But it is England that take the honours here. The Lions, the king of the jungles, are back on top. They are roaring. It's only an international friendly, but a huge congratulations to the Lions. The young Lions did it last night, and the main Lions, the big Lions, the old Lions, whatever you want to call them, have done it here tonight in front of 90,000 fans and all the Swiss fans that have come over. There is a good contingent of them out on the far right hand side, have cheered, sung all the way through. So a huge congratulations to all the Swiss fans as well. They have done more than their job, and they've given a great spectacle of the Switzerland team, of the Switzerland supporters, and of themselves and of the country. And England march on to face the Ivory Coast on Tuesday, and Kosovo will be the next opponents for the Swiss. Guys, you've been absolutely amazing. Thank you to everybody that hit the thumbs up. Thank you to everybody that subscribed. Thank you to everybody that voted. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon. In a little under 15 minutes, we're going to be back at Football Fans Live in the studio to bring you the Netherlands against Denmark. It promises to be a great, great game. See you all very soon. This has been Sarah. I've been Glenn. You've been amazing. See you shortly.